What's the haps? I'm Meroka and welcome back to Cherry Tree High. I'm my girls. We have side story. We're gonna deviate. We come close to the end. We near things. I've got 3 more to go, presumably, since I've been doing one episode an episode. Because it's all episodes. Because I've been doing one episode an episode, we've got 3 more episodes to go. So... And next episode will actually be the finale, I guess. Girls Be Ambitious. But for now, we're going to deviate and go have a one-night stand. With, Shinosuke, Ravian? And... the other girl whose name I don't remember because it's Japanese. Imari, that was it. What do you mean it fell through? You gotta be kidding me, Chitose. You can't do this to me now. Yes, I did everything I could, but it didn't work out after all. I'm sorry. All that bragging, you still failed. You're pathetic. I really am sorry. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I'm just upset. It's my fault. Our club was looking forward to it. How am I gonna break this to them? Please don't let it get you down. You'll have another chance, I'm sure. She's kind of... Chitose is now just straying into posh person voice territory, just to try and differentiate it a bit. Which I don't mind doing. Or rather, posh voice, or rather. Always a fun voice to do, you know. What? 10 days later. Good lord, it doesn't normally skip that much time. Has that much time actually skipped? What date were we on earlier on? It's now on the 31st of May. I can't remember. I've not really been keeping track of the actual timings of these for some time now. I like that it does keep track of it, but you need to be paying attention, otherwise you just lose track of it. That was a big waste of time, damn it. Ravian, I've told you not to talk like some dirty ruffian. Try to talk like a lady. Dirty Ravian Mary. That would make me Dirty Mary. Haha, that's great. But I can't get used to sitting in planning meetings. They make me so sleepy. You might have to help me and Dad someday. You need to be up to date with the museum affairs. It's fine to play, but you also need to learn about art while you can. Or is there another job you'd rather have? I could wear a kimono all day. That's not a job. Not unless you're talking about becoming a geisha. No, you know how girls want to be a ninja or samurai? Something like that. That's not the slightest bit realistic. Yes, you're right. Hey, those talking the presentation about Prosperity Shrine and Mitaka Castle. We're hoping that our next biggest exhibition can be about local attractions. I have an appointment with Mitaka Castle, but Prosperity Shrine isn't going so well. Oh, you can leave that to me. I'm very, very good friends with Kusuko. What, really? You never said anything about that? Do you know her from school? Something like that. I'll go talk to her. Don't you worry about a thing. I don't know. Should I be worried? Oh, those crazy Canadian voices, eh? Because, obviously, stories, why not? And so I came to persuade you to work with the museum. This is a big month for visitors. We're planning an exhibition about the history of the town. We very much want to make the old items from this shrine its centerpiece. I see, it is true we have many ancient artifacts at our shrine. So? But I refuse. But I refuse? But I refuse. But eyes! What the heck? What the heck? But eyes. In English, I believe you would say, not interested. That's so mean. I said the exact same thing to your sister the other day. But why not? It is a good opportunity, yes? You'd get top billing. Not going to happen. No, whatever will I tell my sister? Sob. Oh, fine. I'll explain. I told the short girl this already, but the shrine has watched over the ancient battlefields in the area for generations. Wait, isn't her sister taller than her? How is she the short girl? He always should sort of visually displays her sister as being taller than her. Because she's older, presumably. For this town to remain peaceful and grow, the negative spiritual energy they create must be concentrated into a single point. And that is this shrine? Yes, the piece we have now was purchased with the blood, sweat, and tears of the past. We must always be grateful to them, and we certainly can't risk offending them. I see. I can understand that. It's not nice to forget our ancestors or treat them as entertainment. So you do understand then. Please explain to your sister. Ah. There are many other great historical items we found around town. Why not search for yourself and find them? Yay, wild goose chase. That'd be good if there was actually some mini game that actually allows you to search the town and try and find things. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Call me crazy. You know, about however many hours into this game I am now. I'm not even sure. And just like, hey, here's some gameplay now. I don't think that's gonna happen. I see. I guess I can understand that. Thank you for talking to her. So, mission complete? Oh, they are about the same heights. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's just the... I guess it's just the clothing. She's got, like, the long skirts and stuff. Marion kind of visually, at a glance, appears to be the taller one because she's wearing, I guess, the long clothes that make her look taller, but actually they're about the same height. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. So, mission complete? No, not yet. We need to find another centerpiece for the exhibition. Oh, it never pours the rain. You mean it never rains but it pours? I got it. That's the old mansion near the school, yes? I've heard there are many old-style houses in that area. What of it? An old house might have all kinds of old things, yes? We're not an auction house. We can't visit to each to see what they have. And having the owners bring the items to the event so we can appraise them isn't something we'd do. Are you turning into Antiques Roadshow? Is that what you're doing? Well, I'll just go out and look myself. You can sit back here in your chair and relax while I do. I'm not relaxing, I'm working. Well, be careful. Good luck, Ravian. Oh, are we gonna meet Stan the Comedy Man? No, that's not the old house. That's the library. Oh, I see. You're going to look it up. Okay. The library is the perfect place to look things up. You're so smart, Ravian. I thought we were going to the old house. Are we going to the old house? We can go see Stan the Comedy Man. Let's see. Famous people of Cherry Tree Town. Maybe I can find more old places to look in this town. She may well. Yeah. Okay. It is going to be a Stan the Comedy Man one. Okay. A comedian lives here. Rakutairu Manyute. Real name Shinsaburo Kamikata. He's from Cherry Tree Town. He's also Stan the Comedy Man. At his age, maybe he has children go to our school. Yeah, funny you should mention that. Oh, Ravian, are you doing some weekend study? Oh, Chitose, I'm here for work. I'm such a hard worker. Work? Are you helping at the museum? That's another way to say it. Can you show me the student roster? Student roster? Here's the student roster. It's all in Japanese. Can you read it? I think I can work it out, thank you. It's much easier to read than the resumes I see at the museum. But I feel like I've done this before. Yeah, I'm getting that whole deja vu thing. For anybody who isn't, go and watch the first series and play the first game. Either or, both good. Oh, Shinosuke Kamikata. It must be him. Huh? Shinosuke Kamikata is a member of the Comedy Club, isn't he? Wow, it's Shin? That's the last place I think to look. I mean, I think... Oh, what did she say? Say to hook. I think that's the last place I think to hook. I think you mean to look. That's another way to say it. I'll go talk to him right now. Farewell. I think that was hook. I didn't actually see what she said there, but there we go. Hey, there we go. It is she is going to the old house, and she is hopefully going to understand the Comedy Man. So that's why you're here. Why didn't you tell me you have an important dad, you big silly? I'm keeping it quiet, but how do you find out? Japan is so strange. Why are you hiding something you should be proud of? We Japanese consider humility an aesthetic virtue. Well, if you care for how I feel at all, please keep this a secret. Is that something a proper Japanese lady would do? I don't quite follow you, but I've never heard of a proper lady who's a gossip. Okay then, I'll do my best. It's a secret to everybody. Is that a reference? Are you making references? So, you want to talk to my dad? Oh, that's right. Please let me introduce myself to him. He's probably out on his walk right now. Try Flower Hall Park. Oh, at the park. Okay, I'll go introduce myself. Thank you, Shintaro. It's Shinosuke. Is this the park? I thought it was Cherry Hill Park. It is. They renamed the park for like no reason, in spite of the fact that it's Cherry Hill Park. Okay, now where's Shinosuke's dad? Shinosuke kind of looks like Soji Okita, so I'll imagine an older Soji Okita. Huh, come to think of it, he died while he was still young. So, I'm already out of clues. Just a FYI, I have no idea what voice I did for Stan the Comedy Man, because that was a long time ago, and I genuinely didn't expect him to pop up in this story. I guess they're recycling sprites like crazy, but at the same time, I don't know, I just kind of never anticipated this. So, I don't know what it was. Hello, miss. Do you need help? Oh, sorry, I was distracted. Oh, I see. You're a foreigner. I offered to help, but I'm afraid I only speak Japanese. Don't worry, people tell me all the time that my Japanese is great. Aha, you are quite skilled indeed. Are you having some kind of trouble? I came looking for a legendary comedian called Rakutaro Manute. Do you know him? I wouldn't call myself a legend, but I am Rakutaro Manute. What did you say? I have something to ask. What did you say? I have something to ask you. Please listen to me, my lord. What can I do for you, my lady? Well, you see, I want to steal all your valuable possessions and sell them to the museum. I do actually have several pieces of antique art. Very well, I'll have a look around and see what I can find to lend you. Oh, wonderful! In exchange, could you do something for me? Oh, what did you need? Thank you for coming all this way. What is it that brings you here? My son is a student at Cherry Tree High. He tells me that the students of the Classical Comedy Club will put on a performance soon. But there's been an issue, and now that's going to be difficult. I'm a classical comedian myself, so I'd like to reward their efforts, especially as they're a local group. I'd like to ask for your help too. You want us to rent out our hall to them? Yes, but I'd appreciate it if you keep the cost within their budget. I'd like for them to focus on their comedy and not have to worry about anything else. I see, alright. That's entirely possible. I'll make the arrangements immediately. That's wonderful. They'll be so happy. Oh, so it all worked out in the end. That's gruesome. Did she mean to say awesome? How embarrassing. Oh, it's not going to work out all well in the end. Not if the non-classical comedy club has anything to say about it, presumably. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. I was kind of a little bit concerned that was the end of the scene. I was like, this is going to go somewhere, right? I'm not going to bring up the classical comedy club without anything interesting happening here. So that's the situation. You'll be able to hold your performance in the Port Garden Hall instead of the original venue. What? What did you say? Ah, that gave me a fright. Is there a problem? A problem? That hall's huge. It's 500 people. We're only planning on a small audience. 100 people at most. It means they're confident in the show. It's a good thing that so many people will get to see you. Shin's right, you know. I'm so jealous. Well, just got me a small show. Now it's a huge deal. I'll have to start practicing a lot more. I was worried for a while, but I'm glad it worked out alright. Oh, she's scared stiff already. Are you gonna be okay like that? Don't touch me. I don't need sympathy from the enemy. Haha, listen to you. I'll show you how much we've been practicing. Her voice is shaking. By the way, famous comedians and critics will be in attendance, plus my dad wants to be the MC. What? Hey, Mari. Shin, don't put any more pressure on her. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Is this really going to be okay? The day of the performance arrived. Do we actually get to see the performance? No, surely that would involve drawing extra sprites. They couldn't possibly have that. We'll just fade to black and we'll never know. Calm down, you're the club president. You have to stay calm. Mr. C owned a saw, and Mr. Saw owned a seesaw. Seesaw, sawed, saw, seesaw before saw, see, which made saw. Had saw seen seesaw before seesaw, seesaw would not see sword, seesaw, so seesaw, sword, seesaw. It was a seesaw, so saw just because seesaw, sword, seesaw. 13 seconds, that's a good timer. I can do this. I don't think it took me 13 seconds. I don't even know if I got it right. Hey, we're here to cheer you on. You mean to make fun of me, Red? Well, you won't be laughing tonight but it won't be because I screw up. Oh, you'll be laughing tonight, but it won't be because I screw up. Oh, I know that you're happy your friends will come to see your big event. When is your turn? I'll be the last girl on stage. You trembling, Amari? Don't be stupid, I'm just excited. This hall is huge, and you're so short. I hope we can see you from the seats. Would somebody get rid of her? Wow, that should have riled her up. Now look what you've done. You made all my pre-stage nerves go away. Ha, happy to help. Okay. Ooh, new sound effects. Yay. Wow. Luxury. The Cherry Tree High Classical Comedy Club performance will begin in 5 minutes. That's your cue, Mary. I'm excited to see you perform. Okay, off I go. Don't screw it up. The performance that day was of course a resounding success and concluded with a standing ovation. I told you it'd fade to black and we wouldn't get to see the scene. I know. I can tell. I know exactly how this game works at this point. Except for when they put a ding-dong sound effect in. That one came out as left field. That's where all the budget went, you know. The ding-dong. Mari's performance impressed everyone, even the professional comedians who were in attendance. Well done, Amari. Performance was great. Thanks. Oh yeah, the rest of the club wanted to thank you. Everyone is so happy they got to perform. I give you my thanks as club president. It was thanks to my dad, not me. I really didn't do anything. Ooh, this could be good. What were you doing there? Why don't you take this chance to get closer to him? Thank him personally. What are you saying? I don't understand. Just say, I don't know how to repay you. I'll do whatever you please. I'm not saying that. What are you two doing? Hey Mari, I watched your performance. I can see you are club presidents. Everyone's highly impressed. With nothing. Hey, you laughed. And you left in a weird way. A few hours ago your knees were shaking. Why you? Mr. Rakutaru. Very well done today, Amari. You really were splendid. I'm honored, sir. You remind me of myself when I was young. I spent every moment improving my art. Of course, I was still growing back then, but I had passion. It was a very passionate time. I hope that all you youngsters take today as inspiration as you continue your training. I very much enjoyed today's performance. Now I feel like practicing more myself so I don't lose to you young ones. I'm honored. Hey, that was a nice compliment. Good job. Rakutaro Manute is a comedy master, so of course he knows talent when he sees it. Haha, you don't say. I thought you were pretty good. Let's go get something to eat and celebrate. Hey. It's your turn next, Mairu. Yeah, I know. Don't rush me. I only just found a partner. I'll be honest, I was running away. As if I'd run away. Just you wait. I'll show you. And that's that! Woo! Mairu, I'm surprised. She was generally better disposed to that than I expected. But there we go. So that is the side story. We're going to actually wrap this up. Ish, kind of thing. We're going to wrap up the main story next time. We're going to have Girls Be Ambitious. This is going to be the end of everything. The end of the world as we know it. And then apparently we'll have some more side story just to make sure that the final is not quite as final as it should really be. But there we go. So thank you very much for watching. This has been Cherry Tree High. I'll see you next time.